a chart that is directing itself to the question of what kind of event is this?
That's right.
Okay, so that's why we're looking at it.
And it's really interesting what Heather said. This was not in my notes, but I'm going to kind of piggyback on something you said, Heather, which I thought was really wonderful about that truth is something that which exists beyond time, space, location, and whatever. And I'm kind of being the devil from yesterday, dragging us back to time and space to kind of look at what our sense testimony might be in order to get to a higher truth, to take us beyond again. So kind of that cyclical thing. So, but let me open up first by asking, if somebody's calling in. No.
It's Tim from Cupertino.
So let me just ask.
Truth is calling in.
Does anyone, when you're just looking at this chart, without any preconceived ideas of what I might bring into it, is there anything that strikes you immediately? Trine? Most in the upper half?
Most in the upper half, that's the first
all
thing.
the upper half, just about.
So are they planets in the seventh house?
Absolutely.
Oh, a lot in the seventh house, yeah. Wow.
Headed over.
Chiron in the first house, I think is really fascinating because to me that what I see with that is the opportunity for the sense of self to be healed.
What's in the first house that you said?
Chiron, planet,
Chiron.
the asteroid Chiron.
And it's
A
in
circle with a K.
Pisces.
I don't even know
So
what
that's
that
kind of
is.
very interesting. Yeah, and there are electrons too.
That was the one.
Yes.
To heal.
And T-squares, I think, so did you mention that, Larry? Yeah, the T-squares, and yes.
Yeah, so the point of focus, as I understand it, is the Saturn and Mars conjunction in Sagittarius.
Yeah.
So learning, but kind of constrained energies,
Yeah, that's,
or learning, flow constrained by knowledge.
oh my God, that's such
Maybe
a,
that.
yeah, that's the sea field or something, right?
Yeah.
But that's already correct.
Yeah, or maybe that expansion because of the two coming together, that, what did we say earlier, that piggybacking off of the collision and transition.
Oh, yeah.
And that, I love that, and that's really
That is really, absolutely, and it is right at the top of our chart. And this is the thing, this conjunction is definitely affecting our larger world. I have heard other astrologers talk about that, and I'll come right back to you, but I just want to say one thing that people talk about are, this could create tremors in the earth, earthquakes. Because you have the energy wanting to come out, and then there's the, restriction in a way, and it's kind of erratic in Sag, and I can say that it's Sag sun. But, oh, you were going to say
I
something.
was just going to say learning through knocking our self-perception.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've got the Pluto adjacent, but you've really got the Mars connecting to Uranus, and then
Yeah.
it's back to the sun.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what's up, guys? Let's look.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely, and it's really, if this assembly would be, and we as a group have stepped into the public sphere, we'd be tapping into that exact energy that Bo was just talking about, because midheaven is, if you want to have large.
But isn't it also have sort of an arc of energy back again to the nodes, so the nodes
Yes.
get really, really empowered? Because it's sort of like that second triangle that goes between Pluto, Uranus, and the sun is sort of right, knocking back and forth and jarring up the energy and making it tremble in the nodes. Then
That
it
is
affects Chiron.
so well observed, absolutely, that is exactly. We're talking about T-squares, that's one of the T-squares, because you have the opposition between the nodes, and they're both square, the Mars, which is conjunct Saturn. But yes, Larry, you wanted to.
Well, you have Neptune in the 12th house in Pisces. So you've got, three, they're all in their sign, was traditional astrology. 12th
Yes.
house is Neptune or Pisces.
Yes.
Square sun, and that's unconscious.
Yes.
And you've got it square opposition to sun,
Yes.
which is bringing light, bringing it into expression, consciousness.
Right, that's a quick thing that's happening like just this weekend. Like,
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely has already happened,
Right.
yeah.
At the peak of moon wobble.
Yes.
And then that square, the Saturn, Mars, and then the T-square. So I see a lot of drive to bring the unconscious conscious, and it's going to be fought tooth and nail.
Yeah, I mean, even without really looking at the nodes per se, which is reinforced, everything you just said is reinforced by looking at the nodes. And that is absolutely,
It's been undermined by.
Yeah, and I think I think that the benefits of this conference are going to take a while to manifest.
yeah, with that square to Saturn, absolutely. And you can say, you know, part of it will be the partnerships, kind of the marriages, if you will, that we make in this event. You know, the new connections or reconnecting that we do might help us fulfill what we want, the expression that we want to have. Okay, this is really good. You hit all the high points. And then the only other thing that I will say, you know, kind of turning us specifically to the nodes, some of you may have worked with the nodes in the past, some of you may not have worked with the nodes, and there's all sorts of lore about the nodes, but this is not personal nodal analysis. I mean, this is for a group. What is our kind of, I would say that the south node, which again you don't really see, but it would be 12 degrees of Pisces in conjunct at Neptune. Woo. And it just, our unconscious. Shut us down.
Yeah.
Move forward even more. I think it's.
Oh, unconscious?
No, I don't want to see it.
We have technical difficulties. Well, this other thing about unconscious that's going on, it's really easy to see these trines and squares in kind of like flopping if you're trying to pretend you're seeing this in 3D with the things kind of interrupting one another.
Yeah.
But we're right also across the street from all the dancers doing the sacred chants and the largest population of Hawaiians in the United States. All little kids, energy on the earth plane, bringing in the relationship to water and spirit, living on an island, protecting the earth, balancing this move towards consciousness that might be interrupted, but giving us sort of a frequency to work on.
That is really very well said too, that, I mean, there's like a literal interpretation that we can see that we do have, you know, kind of, the Hula conference there is kind of manifest there. And it is kind of in the 12th house of the Prosperos, the connection to Hawaii, you know, it's always pervasive, and somehow it got manifested. Without any planning on our part. But I think it is really interesting. Larry made note of this too, that the south node is conjunct to Neptune, so it's conjunct its own ruler. Because to say traditional astrology, Pisces is ruled by no, actually, sorry, it's not the traditional. It's it's the Sonran ruler. But still, you have kind of the intensification of and really amplification of what the South Node brings, which is, I think, the collective strengths that we've built up over time could be manifest as a group in the South Node. But the South Node also kind of represents patterns that are very comfortable and that we need to move beyond. And so it being the South Node being conjunct Neptune in Pisces in the 12th house, that kind of connects also to Heather's talk about empathy. There's a lot of empathy that this group brings, you know, and I think we've seen that already manifest. It's a comfortable pattern. People are already attuned to each other. The other thing too that kind of is indicated in that is this really strong willingness. This is a really positive thing, I think, that the South Node indicates for this group, of being willing to really go deep into the unconscious and kind of mine what's there to try and bring it forth. But, you know, as Larry indicated, that's kind of opposite the sun. So it's not necessarily, you know, trying to express that isn't necessarily always easy. And then the South Node traditionally has a very negative slant about, you know, kind of where you don't want to lead. And so so you could say too that there could be a slight nostalgia. Again, Pisces kind of has a nostalgic feel to it
Right.
about wanting to stay in the past and in a golden age that may never have existed. So that may be. Yes, Bob.
Can you also though say that there's sort of like a slingshot going from the Uranus up to the Saturn and the Pluto? So it's kind of like you're not allowed to stay there. It's kind of like you're going to get flipped whether you like it or not.
I think eventually, absolutely. That's right. And I guess that kind of connects to what. Yeah, exactly what Annie was saying, that, you know, and so, and I have to admit, you know, I'm not as up on the Carl Payne Toby, so I don't know, you know, with the Pisces South Node, I can't remember if Pisces is the past, I think it's the past. Yeah, so
it is.
some of that electric change may not be.
It's interesting that it's in the 12th house, because
Yes.
it's dealing, it's all about energy, about the unconscious, and it sometimes it's great to stay into the fantasy. It's very difficult to come out to reality
Exactly.
and to reconcile.
Exactly, yes.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about the North Node in
Yes.
the 6th house.
Yes.
Which is the house of service.
Yes.
And that's, and if you look at this, I see the sun there, and I think that part of what that's saying is going from the past of that sort of esoteric, cult-like, small group interaction, going out to be
Yes.
in service of the world, and with the sun and the 6th house, I can see that as a new identity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely agree with you that that's kind of where we're headed. I mean, that's indicated. You know, the nodes are, you know, somewhat unconscious in a way, but also one of the things we talked about the weekend too is that sometimes you have to go over an issue multiple times before you can actually manifest it. And having the North Node brings up some of those issues that you have to keep on constantly dealing with, or it presents itself in different ways to give you multiple times to try and grow in that direction. So I think there are multiple ways to try and bring it out from the small group to a larger arena. But again, with the North Node, there can be in Virgo, absolutely that reinforces the service that you indicated with the 6th house. But there could be a danger of wanting things to be perfection before we manifest.
Well, that fits that square to Saturn.
Exactly, yes. Exactly. But it does seem, again, because this is very unstable in a way because it's in Sagittarius, and then as Bo indicated, you know, its connection to Uranus, it seems like we're going to get nudges